Feeling discarded. What do we do when we feel discarded? What is the rationale that we use inside to deal with this harsh experience? We often tell ourselves that we're no longer valuable when a relationship changes shape or ends, especially if they were the ones that changed or ended that relationship. We may feel discarded as we grow up when our caregivers change how they show us their love. We may feel discarded in our middle age, thinking that we need to look and act a certain way to still be considered valuable. The story that we often hear from our ego is that we're somehow not enough, lovable enough, young enough, rich enough, smart enough, connected enough, experienced enough, etc. And this is why we've been discarded. If we buy into this story of not enough, we open ourselves up to be judged and discarded by others based on this inner story we believe is true. We look to their response to us, did they discard us, as the evidence of our limiting belief about our enoughness. What if there's another way? Most of us were taught that what others think of us is even more important than what we think of ourselves. We've been trained to look to another's response and reaction to us to see how we're doing. When we say, do, or think what we want, we monitor its okayness in how others react. Interested, bored, uncomfortable, engaged, satisfied, or disappointed. We make it all about us, as if we have the power to affect others in such a way. The reality is, everyone's caught in the same game, looking outside of themselves to get the validation, approval, love, support, and acceptance that they didn't get as a child. Everyone looking outside to see if they're okay based on another's response. That's what's at the heart of feeling discarded. When we realize that we are creating our own experience, both on the inside and the outside, we start to move our attention away from how others are responding to us and over to our inner response about them. We begin to honor what feels best to us and stop discarding our own needs and wants with the false hope of getting them met by others. In the article, there's a wonderful link to a 15-minute meditation from Abraham Hicks to help you shift this old perspective. Our inner child is terrified to fly free and share its authentic self when it believes the ego's old stories of how it's not enough. The logic is, if it shares who we really are, then it'll be discarded. It's up to us to make sure that our inner child's needs are never discarded by becoming the inner parent. You can honor your inner child's needs by inviting it to share how it feels about other people. When you use how it feels as the context, you can make decisions that are most loving to you in each situation. Doing what is most loving for that inner child is the antidote to feeling discarded. No one can discard us. We only turn away from our own needs and self-care. How will you stop discarding yourself today?